So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about the economy. I'm going to show a few clips just to kind of show people's perspective and how it is to live in today's economy. And then I'm going to make a few commentaries, maybe show a little bit of the comment section for these videos and go from there.
Things I had to give up because I can no longer afford them. Getting my hair dyed, literally at all. Highlights, forget about it. Getting my nails done, if you can't tell. Buying things for my friends. I used to be the kind of friend that would just buy small things like, oh, I'll buy that for you, you know? Forget that. I can't even do that for myself now. I used to be a Starbucks every day or like every other day type of person. Now I go like once every 3 weeks and it's a treat. Going to Target for fun, like as an activity. Like I used to just be like, let's go to Target and like buy something cute, like buy a little pack of earrings. Nope. I do not go in there unless I have a mission and I make a list. I'm in and out. Girl dates, like where you would go shopping and then like go to Starbucks and like get something to eat. Like now, like me and my friends are like going out and we're like, so like, you want to go to McDonald's? Chick-fil-A? Like you have to be rich to go to Chick-fil-A now. I don't even like Chick-fil-A. Like their salads, their wraps, their ice cream, and their fries. And I can't even do that now because the salads are like $10. Driving around for fun. Like I don't know if anybody, like that was a hobby for anyone. It was for me. Especially in the fall. Like I drive around the mountains like just for fun. Can't do that anymore. Gas is too expensive. Name brand clothing has always been like a luxury to me. But like now, I literally can't tell you the last time I bought like something Nike brand new. I can't tell you. I thrift everything. I can't afford it. And then nice makeup. I used to be the kind of person that would like go to Sephora like twice a month or Ulta and like buy like a nice high quality makeup. I literally cannot tell you the last time I bought like quality makeup. Like not that drugstore isn't quality. I actually prefer drugstore now because I'm used to it. But you know, sometimes you want to splurge on an eyeshadow palette. I have not done that since probably 2016. Shopping at TJ Maxx or Home Goods in general. Like it is fun shopping. Like you can't tell me you're going in specifically to find something at TJ Maxx and you ever actually find it. Like it's all just fun shopping, which is great. I can't do that.
Okay, so this is very, very relatable for me. Before the economy tanked, I used to do a lot more. I used to go out on girl dates. I would get my hair dyed, which I haven't for a long time. I actually attempted to dye my own hair. Doesn't look too great right now, but it's just crazy how the things that we used to take for granted every day, the things we used to do, we can't actually do anymore. Kind of like really shocking just what we were able to do and what we can't do now.
I just had the most unreasonable reaction to something. So I just went to the bank to try to open a checking account, like another just free checking account, like if it was for saving for Christmas presents or like traveling, just like a short-term thing. The guy says, we can't do that. You have to have a $500 minimum. I don't want that. I just want it to be like basic. I don't want a savings account because I need to be able to move things in and out of it as needed. Just wanted like a free basic checking account. I already have an account here. Why can't you do that? He said no. I said, whatever. I left. I get in my car, I just start crying. That is a completely unreasonable response to the interaction that just happened. It's not that big of a deal, but it pissed me off. And it's because I feel like everything, like I immediately got in the car and texted my husband. I said, everything just feels so impossible right now. Like everything, just the weight of everything feels impossible. Like affording to live feels impossible. Like I've been constantly going back and forth. Like, do I want to have another baby? I can't afford it. Like, would I like to? Yeah, sure, but can't. It would mean I need a bigger house, a bigger car, another school. Like, it's so frustrating that these decisions have to be based on things like that. And that all of us have to have like 2 to 3 side hustles just to function. Like, my husband and I have good jobs. We both work. I don't want to work. I want to stay home. Are you kidding me? I would love to just be staying home with my kids. I also do content creation, make money off of that. Like I do Disney travel planning. I don't even talk about that. I do that too. Like I have 2 side hustles and a job. My husband has a very good job. We cannot afford to live. Like it's incredibly infuriating that this is where we're at. It's just, we should be able to live comfortably with the income that we make.
So let's look at the comments. Extra Nicole. I'm going on vacation next month. Can I afford to go on vacation? No. Am I gonna go and put most of it on a credit card and deal with it later? Yes. I work 2 to 3 jobs and deserve a break. The economy is bullshit. Completely and absolutely true. I totally agree with this. Of course, I kind of want to hesitate on putting everything on credit cards. I kind of did that at one point for a vacation and literally still paying for it now. So it's not always the best thing and you just kind of have to learn from your mistakes. Let's look at another comment. I used to pray for my husband to make the amount of money that he does now. And here we are, and we are not okay. Okay. Yeah, I feel like a lot of people are feeling it, and it's similar to that where you pray and you hope for the current income that you have, and you realize that more income doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to be better off. It has to do relatively with everything else, with the economy. Okay, one more comment. I'm almost 40, and the thought of even owning a house feels like it's ridiculously unattainable. That is insane. I remember like when I was graduating from college, just thinking like my plans and how I wanted to own a house before the age of 30. And now people are expecting to not even be able to achieve the American dream because it's so difficult to own or to do anything nowadays.
Guys, I want you to forget the headlines right now. The real crisis in America right now is the cost of living. Groceries are up, rent is up, gas, healthcare, insurance, everything costs more. The economy is fine. It's fine. Meanwhile, working Americans are doing the math and falling behind. Inflation is crushing our families. Retirees and blue collar workers, it's hitting them the hardest. We don't have time to be patient, guys, but patient doesn't pay the bills. So what I want to hear from you, what's gotten more expensive for us this year? I don't know. Seems like everything. What do you think the economy is actually working for regular Americans, or do you think it's working against us? Drop your comments in the below, please, because I need to hear this from other people. Guys, we got to get this under control. It's hitting us all hard. At the pump, at the grocery store, it's hitting us everywhere.
Yeah, I think it's insane. I want to do another video just about the gas prices. Like, I never want to drive anywhere because I know that I'll have to fill up my tank sooner. And it's just like, I remember when I used to fill up my gas tank and it would get me so far. And it would be like a week or 2 weeks before I would have to fill it up again, like probably like 2 weeks before I needed to fill again. Now it's not even lasting me a week and I have to refill my tank. But let's look at the comment section. I did some research last night on inflation. I was shocked. Our wage increases are based on inflation, but inflation doesn't include the increase of the cost of living. Our cost of living raises are not based on the increase in the cost of living. That is the crisis. Math ain't mathin'. So yeah, and let's look at another comment. 19 and I feel so lost. I have a job working at a warehouse, enough to live month to month with a little left over. Can't even afford a car. I work 60 hours a week, ride the bus, barely able to pay rent. I can't do this anymore. Man, kicked out at 18. That's really rough. It's hard to live in this economy, and I feel like a lot of parents, they're starting to understand that money just doesn't carry the same weight as it used to. It doesn't go as far. I know in the past when I was, graduating from high school and starting college, I remember my parents were like, it's time for you to go. It's time for you to get out of the house. And that feeling that I needed to do something with my life and that pressure was really heavy on me even then. And that was when the economy was a little bit better.
The economy is so bad right now. We get paid twice as much or even 3 times as much as our parents and grandparents made, and we don't own half of the things that they own because the inflation is to a rate where it's almost unsustainable. And I think a lot of people in the government is seeing that, hence to the government shutdown and then the quiet reopening right before the holidays, because they know that they need your money during the holidays in order to even sustain somewhat of an economy or the illusion of the economy. Because I'm at the point right now where I've just accepted you will own nothing and be happy. I own my conversion van and I own my Suzuki SX4, and other than that, I mean, guys, honestly, it's not looking like I'm going to be owning a house in America, at least. Now in Asia, that might be, something different if I could look over the paperwork, because you could get a great place in Asia for about 40 grand, 30 grand still. But in America, there's no way I'm getting a place in the middle of nowhere for $150,000. And a lot of us are pretty much the same way, because you can't even think about getting a place in the city. That's going to be at least $600,000. And then nobody wants to do a 50-year mortgage. But anyways, guys, let me know what you guys think about the topic as usual. Make sure you like, share, repost if you agree. Thanks.
Let's look at the comments. My parents made 70K together, had a home and cars. I make that on my own and struggling. Insane. I know, like, such little money was made in the past and they had so many things. And nowadays we make that in a single income, and it's not enough. It's not enough to get even half of those things. One more. Let's look at one more. I literally make 3 times what I made in 2001, and I was able to do more in 2001 than I do now. That's a thought. That's exactly what I was saying earlier. We make more now, and we're not able to do half of the things we used to do. This economy is scary, guys, and I really do think it's only going to get worse. I don't know how bad it'll get, but I think like it's already pretty bad now. People are going into depression, anxiety. There's just a lot of frustration. There's a lot of mental health issues because people are just not doing things like they used to do. People are having to be frugal and work all the time, work all day long, and end up in a situation where you're not getting any time off. You're not resting because you have 3 or 4 part-time jobs. It's just insane. I really hope the economy improves, but it looks like it's not getting any better anytime soon, that is.